In today's episode, I'm going to be playing three big matches. Firstly against Chelsea in the league, secondly against Celtic in the Champions League, although it's not that big because we've actually already qualified for the knockout round, and then we're going to be taking on Liverpool in the Premier League. We're currently second in the table after Liverpool's win over Man United, but we have 3 games in hand over them. We're only 1 point behind them. Things are going brilliantly. We're unbeaten after 11 games. We've only conceded 8 goals and we've scored 31. Best attack, best defence. But Chelsea, a different prospect. They've not had the best of starts this season, but they've got lots of money. They've got a very strong team. They're very strong on this edition of Football Manager. But I got to fancy my chances. In recent matches, we've been brilliant. Of course, in the last episode, we beat PSV and Sheffield United. Since then, we beat Charlton 3-2, thanks to goals from Van Persie, Bentner and Aguero. We beat Rijeka, the Croatian team, 3-0, thanks to Aratalo, Villa and Walcott. We beat my team, West Ham, 5-0, thrashing. Scott Parker sent off though, so it did help matters. Silva scored a penalty, Aguero got 2, Bentner and Iniesta scored as well. We then beat Scunthorpe 1-0 thanks to Pablo Piatti in the League Cup. We beat Pompey 2-0 thanks to Aguero and Bentner. We then absolutely mullered Rijeka 7-0 at home. Aratalo, Banega with an impressive hat-trick from midfield. Villa with 2 penalties and Sanya also got on the score sheet. And we've just beaten Wigan thanks to Iniesta, Aguero and Walcott. Things are going very, very well this season. This is the team I'm going to play today. I think it's my strongest lineup. Pretty sure it is. I probably will put out a bit of a second string against Celtic. That's what I've been doing. We've had like a League Cup team, a Champions League team, a League team. That's the way things are going. We've got to watch ourselves against Chelsea. They Drogba and Omari were very dangerous against us last season. We haven't beaten them in 3 attempts in this save so far. They've got Lampard in midfield, who is sensational. I don't think we really played against him last season. Is this chap? Have they just signed him? I think so. Guardado, and a Mexican left winger, looks pretty dangerous as well, and a very solid defence and goalkeeper, of course, as well. Once again, this video is sponsored by the OneFootball app, which you can download for free via the link in the description below. If you're on desktop, it will just link to the website, but there is an option at the bottom of the website to download it to your phone. But if you're on your phone, I assume it just links to the app. I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully those of you that have downloaded it so far have found it useful and informative and whatever. I think it's pretty good anyway. Everything in one place. Let's get on with this. What did I say in my team talk? I said wish luck. I should have gone do it for the supporters, I think. Chelsea have an early corner, crossed in, and that's knocked behind by Akinfeev. Chelsea putting pressure on early on in this match. Guardado now with a corner, whipping it in with his left foot, and that's headed behind by Bentner this time. We've got Van Persie up, waiting for us to try and counter-attack. Guardado, another corner. Lots of pressure on us early on in this game. Can we clear it? We do, but I don't know if it's actually going to... It's still going to be a highlight here for Chelsea. Traore, great tackle though. Van Persie now on the ball. Van Persie turns, knocks it over the top for Nicholas Bentner. Check clears to Ferreira. And Essien now can bring it clear for Chelsea. Fabregas trying to just nibble at him, but unsuccessfully so. Gilberto Silva, sensible play back to Akinfeev. So far though, Chelsea have been the better team. But here's Gilberto Silva nicking it through to Aguero, but he can't find the target. But here we go again. Bentner can't win that though. Here's Ashley Cole into Lampard. This Chelsea team's very impressive, but they've gone with this standard 4-4-2, which does seem to be the most common tactic I've faced on this game. Here's Aguero. Sergio Aguero into Van den Boer. He's been pretty good at right back. Aguero's been our best player though. He's top goal scorer with 11 goals in all competitions this season, in 11 starts and 1 sub appearance. Very impressive stuff from him. Nicholas Bentner's also played very well. Here's Didier Drogba though, firing it over the bar. Plenty of highlights today. Here goes Pablo Ferreira again. The Portuguese international finds Wright Phillips, who turns, and now Guardado just slides it wide. We're a bit fortunate. We've not really been in this game so far. And yeah, we need to be better. We need to be a lot better. Not even 20 minutes on the clock, and they've had so many shots as Lampard fires that into the hands of Igor Akinfeev. But we've got another highlight on the 23rd minute. Is Iniesta finding Aguero. Aguero trying to beat Ashley Cole. He does. Iniesta finishes. He's been really good in the last couple games. Started to get on the score sheet a bit more. And that's brilliant. Just charging up from midfield. Aguero with a brilliant assist though. And we're 1-0 up away from home at Stamford Bridge. Look at this from Aguero. Does really well to beat Cole. But Cole gets back, but then he just slides it across for Iniesta. And it's a lovely finish past Petr Cech, who quite possibly could be the best goalkeeper on this game in his prime. Here's Frank Lampard. Free kick. That's a foul by John Terry, though. A few minutes till half-time. Van den Boer going up for it, but Aguero actually reaches it first. But now Chelsea building from the back. They've pushed their defence up. Here's Essien finding Guardado, who fires it wide. Got 2 minutes of added on time. 3 minutes left in this first half then. Fabregas, he's not going to win a header, is he? But Giroud comes in brilliantly and feeds it through to Silva. Bentner round the corner to Van Persie, who finishes. So it's a bit of a surprise when he actually manages to find the back of the net, because he's a little bit wayward with that wanderer left foot. But this time, it goes in. And Bentner with the assist. Nice play from him. Let's have a look at this. Giroud does really well initially. Then Silva into Bentner. Round the corner for Van Persie. And it looks like he kind of tucked it under Cech's body, I think. Or maybe lifted it over. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's a goal. And we're 2-0 up at half-time. I'm pleased. I'm not going to say thrilled. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, because remember, we threw away a 2-goal lead against Chelsea before. Admittedly, they did score before the half-time whistle, but you know, they've got some excellent players. They can get back into this. Perhaps I should be wasting a bit of time. Look at Didier Drogba go. He's still going. And Maui, who caused us problems last season, can't get the shot away. With 55 minutes on the clock, I will start to waste time very soon, but maybe we can get a third. Here's Aguero into Fabregas. Not great from Fabregas. He's not been as good this season so far. Obviously, the start of his season, he was playing a lot of international football. Here's Aguero around the back. Nicholas Bentner finds Gilberto Silva, who's tackled. Great tackle by John Terry on a yellow card as well. Good stuff. But here we come again. Bentner can't get on the end of that. I am going to go to mixed time wasting now. Knocked up the pitch by Akinfeev. Gilberto Silva going for it. Wins it. Bentner can't quite develop that move though. Aguero's running his socks off here, trying to close down Ashley Cole, and he's tracking back here. Look at him; he's just holding off. But here come Chelsea. Van Persie intercepts though. Van Persie, come on, get rid of the ball, Robin. What are you doing? In the end, it's not a great ball, is it? I don't know why he took so long to release the ball. Wright Phillips moving forwards. Traore can't win it, and Wright Phillips has beaten it, but Giroud steps in. Van Persie, Giroud reads the game really well, and he's very pacey. He is an exceptional centre-back on this game. And he's really young as well. What a player. He's going to cock up now, isn't he, as a result of me praising him. What was that? That was really weird. Ashley Cole just knocked it out of play. I don't think this is a proper highlight. I think we're waiting for the tactics to change. Half an hour. Oh, no. I think that was actually Giroud then with the bad pass. And Drogba. And what a brilliant double save from Akinfeev. Ashley Cole now bursting in. Here's Guardado. Great tackle by Van der Boer. Just got in there and won it brilliantly in the penalty area. Aguero does really well. He's just the tenacity from Aguero is fantastic. But Chelsea come again. They're trying to put pressure on us. Here's Nicholas Bentner. Does well to win that. Fabregas now on the ball. Fabregas. Where's he going? He's found Iniesta. Iniesta through to Nicholas Bentner. Bentner to Aguero. Aguero. First touch was a little bit too strong. I see what he's trying to do though. He's just trying to burst into the penalty area with his pace, but he was unable to do so as Drogba fires that wide. Right then, substitution time. I'm going to bring Bentner off. I'm actually going to throw on Villa up front. In fact, Van Persie will go up front, and Van Persie's quite tired as well. We'll leave him on for now. I might bring Walcott on for him at some point. I haven't got Haratala. He's improved as the season's progressed. He had a pretty awful start to the season, though, to be honest. I'm not regretting selling Adebayor yet, because we're the top goal scorers. We don't actually need him. Kompany does well. Into Gilberto Silva. We've got 15 minutes to go. Aguero chasing that down, and he's done exceptionally well. Look at him. What a play he is. Here's Van Persie having the shot. It is wide. I'm going to bring on Walcott for Van Persie. I'm going to play Aguero up front, and then with Walcott we need to tell him to have few long shots, because he just can't shoot from long range, whereas Aguero can and Rosicky can when he plays it. Rosicky's just come back from injury. He's had a month out or so, I think, maybe 2 weeks, I don't know. He's missed a few games, but he's not really first choice. Now as Walcott tries to lob check, but was unable to do so. I'm going to take off Fabregas and bring on Banega. And I'm going to move... Banega's just so good in that Iniesta position. They're both very good in that role. We've got two exceptional players that can play there. Iniesta's obviously first choice, though, at the moment. Here's Carlos Vela. Back to Iniesta. Walcott, that's lovely football. Vela, Van den Boer. Back to... But look at us. No one wants to have a shot. This is wonderful football. Van den Boer can't quite get it. It was brilliant football on the edge of the box. And we're still going. Van den Boer. Good cross in. It's knocked away. Back up the pitch. Aguero can't get on the end of that. Gilberto Silva does. Here's Vela into Aguero. Oh, it kind of deserved a goal, that phase of play. It was amazing. But yeah, I have to play Iniesta because he's our record signing and he has played very well. If anything, I'm starting to contemplate taking Fabregas out of the team. But Fabregas is world-class on this game. Arguably better than Iniesta, looking at his attributes. But they're similar. Shevchenko's on and it's another... Akinfeev is just purely insane. He really is. What a goalkeeper. But here they come, looking to make things a bit uncomfortable for us in the last couple minutes. Look, they've all gone for it there and they've managed to score. And it was Lampard. 3 players at the back post there, all going for it. And we need to hang on now. Ultra defensive it is. We need to time waste. Big time for the last minute and a half of injury time. Can we hang on? We have. It was only consolation goal in the end. Really impressive win from us. Iniesta and Bentner and Van Persie all got 8s. Really good performance. Very pleasing stuff. What other words can I use? There's so many words I can use to describe that. We're back to the top of the table and we have 2 games in hand over Liverpool. We've got 3 games in hand over third place Newcastle. Man United have played the same number of games as us, but we're 8 points clear of them. This is incredible. It's time to take on Celtic in the Champions League. Then I've put out a completely different team. But I want to rotate. We need to save these players, especially as we've got Liverpool in our next match. So I'm playing Fabianski, Sanya, Senderos, Toure, Clichy, Banega, Vidal, Piatti, Rosicki, Vela and Aratalo. Here we go then. Celtic lining up with a 4-5-1 essentially. Scott Brown's moved into the central midfield role. Nakamura going out wide. We've played them quite a few times, haven't we, because of last season. And we're playing them once again this season. We are the favourites, of course. I'm going to say expect them to win. I know I'm putting out a weaker team, but the players are more than good enough. This Christian Benitez chap was pretty good back then, wasn't he? Yeah. 18 dribbling, 17 finishing. Not bad at all. I remember him being a bit of a decent signing on this game. I don't think... I might have signed him. It's hard to remember everything, isn't it? I did have a few saves on FM08. Let's get underway then. Here's Aratalo, back to Piatti, 14 minutes in. It's the first highlight of the game. Aratalo finds Banega, who had an exceptional game against the Croatian team. Why is Aratalo taking throws? Rosicki tries to sneak it back. His first appearance since injury, and he's back in his preferred position as well. Here's Gael Clichy into Vidal. Clichy's having to make do of second best this season. Traore's stole that left-back position from him and played very well. He actually made the most appearances last season, remember, Clichy, as Aratalo needs to be finishing those if he wants to try and grab a place on the bench for me in the league games. Here's Sanya, back to Arturo Vidal, into... He can't quite find his man, and now Benitez has got the pace. Akinfeev should come for that, though. And not Akinfeev, it's Fabianski. Fabianski's playing in goal. He's played quite a few games this season. He's played the League Cup games. He's played a few Champions League games. Here's Aratalo. Aratalo! Decent effort. I think he's better from long range than from 6 yards out. Aratalo does well. Here's Vela. Through to Aratalo. 1-on-1 again. But the defender put him off and he decided to have the shot early. Here's Aratalo taking through. He does everything, does Aratalo. Here he is. Oh, good tackle, good defending. Senderos into Banega. To Piatti, Pablo Piatti through to Vela. Back to Aratalo. This time he does score. Finally finds the back of the net. They've not had a single shot in this game so far. 4 minutes till half time. Here's Carlos Vela. Can't win. Oh, he does actually win it. Here he is. Clichy now out wide. Clichy to the byline. Crosses in. Aratalo. Can't get enough on it. He's at the forefront of everything today, though, isn't he? Free kick, though. Stuart Downing curls it onto the post. And at half-time, 1-0. That's fine. I'm going to say don't get complacent, though. Banega's actually the worst performing outfield player today. Had a hat-trick in the last Champions League match, but this season, in today's match, he's not done anything. It's a poor ball from Senderos, isn't it? But Vidal does really well to win it back. But here come Celtic. Sanya tries to win it, but fails to do so. Banega can't intercept. This is too easy for them, but Hartley fires it well wide. Another highlight. We're getting quite a few... Oh, no! What was that? Fabianski! It's Senderos with the own goal, but is that his mistake again? You know, he did a poor back pass before, but it looked like it was Akinfeev's fault. This time around, it's apparently his fault for this, but Fabianski, I don't understand. Oh dear. It looks like a Fabianski mistake, but perhaps Senderos knocked it over him or something. I'm going to take him off, I think. I mean, that's going to ruin his morale. Nordwight's going to come on. I think we're on the attack here. We're going to score right away. Not quite. It's a corner. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. Vidal's going to the back. Nordwight's coming on in midfield. Aratalo with a corner. Near post, knocked away. Comical goal. Comical. You see that on FM18 though, don't you? You see it in real life, don't you? Nordwight. Into the box. Banega can't get on the end of it. I'm going to make my last two changes soon. Here's Vidal. Does well. Up the pitch. Rosicki wins it. Rosicki. Can he feed it through? He's found Banega. Banega! Decent effort. Too close to the keeper in the end. I'm going to take off... Oh, Sanya's played really badly, hasn't he? I think I'll take him off with Van den Boer. Aratalo's going to come off for Theo Walcott, who's going to play up front. Let's give him a go. We're going to go attacking and passing style. I'm actually going to go for short. We don't want to knock it long for Theo Walcott, that's for sure. One thing we've learned this season then is Senderos doesn't like doing back passes, does he? He likes doing them, but he does them badly. Although it still looks like the goalkeeper's made a mistake, but apparently it is the defender. And Nordweit knocks into the box. Here's Theo Walcott! Second attempt. He should really have stuck one of those shots away, shouldn't he? Here goes Downing. Vidal does well. Vidal, really, he's a really good centre-back on this game. Here's Banega. Through to Theo Walcott. He's got the pace. Look at him go. Theo! Oh, good save by the keeper. If only his finishing was a bit better, he'd be so good. He could have been like the next Michael Owen, couldn't he, as a striker? But his finishing just lets him down. Here's Hartley. Banega can't win it. Hartley crosses it in. Vidal does really well again. Now Banega can bring it clear. Ever Banega. He's got Theo Walcott ready to pounce. Here's Pablo Piatti. He's found Vila. Carlos Vila. Vila. Good. Oh, free kick in a dangerous position. And Nordweit with his 18 on free kicks might fancy this. It's blocked though for a corner, which he was going to take himself. Theo Walcott trying to win a header. It's not going to happen for us, is it? It's going to finish 1-1 because of a cock-up. They've not had a single shot on target and we've drawn 1-1. That is brilliant, isn't it? That is just an old school Football Manager result. Have 16 shots. They have 2, 0 of which are on target, and somehow they score a goal. We weren't good enough, but it is a weaker team that I put out. We should finish top of this group though, I think. Let's just have a look to see where we are. We are top of this group. 3 clear of Celtic with a much superior goal difference. They've also qualified. We've got PSV in the last game of the Champions League group stage, but we are already through and I don't see any real need to show it. I think the next episode will probably be, hopefully, the League Cup semi-final or something like that, because we should beat West Brom, shouldn't we? It's time for the last match of today's episode then. We've got Liverpool at home, first against second, top of the table clash. Can we keep our unbeaten run going? They haven't drawn a single match this season, so perhaps it's likely to be a win or a loss. And you'd hope, because we haven't lost, it's going to be a win. But we'll find out, won't we? There's some very good teams in that Liverpool team. That back line's strong. Reina, very good goalkeeper. Risa, one of my favourite era players. That bullet of a left foot. Or cannon. It's more like a cannon, isn't it? Steven Gerrard playing on the right-hand side today. What a player he is. Lucas Sissoko Pandev, a player I always wanted to sign on Football Manager, but never did. He's a really lethal striker. Quality player. And Fernando Torres, probably one of the best strikers on the game. Exceptional player. Let's get on with this then. Let's say we can win this game. And we get underway then. Top of the table clash. First versus second. Liverpool with an early opportunity from a free kick. It's off the post. And Akinfeev gladly grabs it. But another highlight straight away. Here's Giroud. Through to Traore now. Long ball up to Aguero. Who does well to knock it back for Iniesta. Andres Iniesta. He's won a free kick. And this is a bad challenge from Sissoko, I think. He's sent off for a two-footed tackle on Iniesta. They obviously wanted to get into Iniesta, tackle him hard, but that's regrettable for them, but not for me. Here's Nicklas Bendtner going for the long-range effort. I will go attacking just to try and take advantage of this situation. 20 minutes in, still 0-0. Bendtner, here he comes. It's through to Aguero. Down the right-hand side, Sergio Aguero goes for the shot, which was a bit of a strange decision. We've got no excuses today. They're down to 10 men. We have to win this. Van den Boer into Kompany. They're probably going to defend now and try and hold on to this result. Well, of course, that's what they're going to do. Giroud after it. Giroud into Aguero. Coming deep. Finds Iniesta. Out wide to Van den Boer. Down the line for Van Persie. Van Persie tackled. Van den Boer wins it though. Iniesta back to Van den Boer. Here goes the Belgian into the box. Aguero! 1-0. Turns and strike. Oh, what? How was that offside? Wasn't it a cross? That's really annoying. It was a great finish. We go again then. Still 0-0. Half an hour in. Here he is. The goal scorer who had his goal disallowed. Van Persie! This time surely that counts. Van Persie makes it 1-0. Aguero with the assist this time around. Thank goodness for that. Relieves a little bit of pressure and nerves. Akinfeev. Long to Bendtner. Bendtner can't win it. Sami Hyypiä does. Here's Pandev. Pandev. They've still got two up front, despite going down to 10 men. Pandev does really well. He's got 19 on dribbling, so he's a dangerous player. Oh no, into the box. Oh, we've cleared it. Fabregas has picked up a yellow. We'll have to watch him. Here's Van den Boer into Bendtner. Turns it round to Aguero. Aguero does really well to find Van den Boer. Van den Boer back into the path of Aguero. Aguero. Bendtner tipped over the bar by Reina. Come on, lads, let's get a second before half-time. Iniesta into the danger zone, knocked back. Iniesta can't reach that, it's cleared, and that's the end of that highlight. Now Jamie Carragher finds Gerrard. I think they've gone three in the middle now. So they're playing a 4-3-2 formation. Here's Gerrard. Goes for the long-range effort. Come on, lads, let's pick up 6 points today. We've got 3 against Chelsea. We're heading for another 3 against Liverpool. And here's Bendtner. Here, go, Iniesta. Good, really good save by Reina, actually. Akinfeev's so good at just getting the ball, finding players high up the pitch with kicks and throws. Half time, 1-0. We should be doing a bit better. Bendtner's actually on a 6. Tempted to bring him off. Don't expect the performance to drop. We need to carry on, guys. Hope they don't get annoyed with me for saying that, but we need to take advantage of the fact that we've got an extra man. Here's Iniesta, just so we don't regret it. Giroud up the pitch to Bendtner. Bendtner finds Van Persie, long-range effort. Foul by Bendtner this time around. Oh, Pandev with an elbow. Is this going to be another red card? No, it's just a yellow this time around. Akinfeev goes long for Bendtner again. Too long. It goes all the way through to Reina. He knocks it up the pitch himself, looking for Pandev. Kompany does well. Here's Traore. Bendtner can't quite win that, but Fabregas should. Fabregas finds Aguero. Aguero through to Lord Bendtner again. Van Persie! 2-0. Surely it's all over. Lovely stuff from us. I'm actually going to bring Vila on for Nicklas Bendtner. I'm also going to take Fabregas off for Ever Banega and move him there. Swap him with Iniesta. And we get underway again. 40 minutes of this match to go, but surely we can't throw away a 2-goal lead considering they're down to 10 men. As always, thank you for the support on the series, guys. Does mean a lot. I'm glad there's loads of you still enjoying this. I'm thoroughly enjoying this save. I really am. Having a lot of fun. As Banega just knocks that wide. If you can hit the like button, it'd be very much appreciated. If you are new to the channel or have watched me for a long time and still haven't pressed that subscription button, that would be nice as well. There is a little bell button next to it as well to get notifications, although that doesn't always work. It's irritating. Even the notification. Originally, all you needed to do was press subscribe and you'd see the videos on YouTube in your subscription feed. Nowadays, you have to press the bloody notification button to get notifications to your mobile. And even then, it doesn't always work. I know the Champions League final actually had a few less views because the notification thing didn't work. Very irritating. But there's nothing I can do, I'm afraid. Best thing to do is just to check my channel every now and then, just to make sure you haven't missed an episode, I suppose. It is frustrating. But with the subscription thing, it's kind of a boost to see my subscriber count go up. It just gives me that motivational boost. It's lovely. Van Persie looking for a hat-trick. Here he is again. Rayner's done pretty well today, hasn't he? Still got one more sub to make. I'll make it in a second as Van Persie tries to win the header. I'm going to take off Aguero and bring on Rosicky, give him some more game time after his injury. He comes and goes, does Van Persie. Seems to get his goals in bunches. Here's Aguero on the edge of the box, finds Carlos Vela. Van den Boer can't get on anything on the end of it. We've been good in the second half. We've just been relentless, not allowed them to attack. Here's Traore with 3 minutes to go. Gilberto Silva back to Traore. Lovely play. Crosses it in. Oh, he scored. That must be a fluke, surely. That was surely meant to be a cross. It's his first ever goal for us. And it didn't say anything like, oh, that was that meant to be a cross? Maybe he actually meant it. If so, that is an exceptional goal. Because he's lobbed Rayner from there. What a goal. Usually it says when it's like a fluke and the commentator says, surely that was a fluke. But it didn't. So maybe he actually meant that. And we've won 3-0 against second place Liverpool. I know they were down to 10 men for the most of the match, but we still needed to get the goals to win the game. And we did. And we stay top of the table, further clear of second place. And we've still got 2 games in hand over them. A plus 27 goal difference after 13 matches. 36 scored, 9 conceded. It truly is phenomenal. This team is incredible. This tactic is stupendous. It's very similar, actually, to the first attempt when I managed Arsenal back in the day. Because in the second season, we really ramped it up. And we're still unbeaten in all competitions as well. We've got West Brom next in the League Cup. Hopefully I can get through to the semi-final. Then Man City, PSV and Tottenham. 3 pretty big games there. PSV doesn't really matter. We should be going through top of the Champions League group anyway. But the next episode, like I said, it might be the League Cup semi-final. But I'll just play a few games and see what happens. But thank you for watching today's episode. Until next time, enjoy Football Manager. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.